you guys, we are back with another banging video, honey. Game on, I got my rapper chain on. Game on, I got my rapper chain on. Game on. Game on. Okay, so let's get into this video. I realize that the comment section has been loving that intro and I'm happy to oblige. Now, let's talk a little bit, right? Because if you guys didn't see that video that I did last night about Cardi B's flying monkeys saying that I want her man, Stephan Diggs, please go ahead and check out that video. Also, check out the video that I did after that. So, the other video I did after that is titled, Critics Say Cardi B Tour is a Flop. I want you guys to check out that video because I want you to see how the internet lies on content creator and get away with it. And I'm determined to not allow them to lie on me and get away with it. So I'm going to put the image from yesterday here so you guys can see it, because what they're saying is that I am the new Tasha K making up lies on Kaidi B, right? So in the video, right, I did a presentation. It shows that many of you have never gotten any sex education class or any guidance counseling class, or maybe you skipped that portion of your class. But they give sex education class in every country, and you can't tell me that you don't get that in your country. Because if I live in what most of you all love to call a shithole country, and if a shithole country can give sex education and guidance counseling class, a third world country in a Gucci belt can do the same. Yeah. You think you got clapbacks? I've got them for days. You think you're funny? I'm a lot funnier. I just choose to be nice most of the times. Okay? Now, the person is Khaleesi L-I-S-E. You need to change that to L-I-E-S because you're a motherfucking liar. That's what you are. And I say that with no apologies, right? Now, one moment. Alright, so in the video I said that, so when the person said I wanted Cardi B's man, I said in the video, you know, the only man that I know to be Cardi's man is Offset because she was legally married to him. Sorry, I'm just waking up. I haven't had a hot beverage because I've just woken up, and I decided that before I did anything else, I wanted to get you guys a video up, right? And I wanted to give you guys something. So pardon if my voice sounds a bit groggly. I just got ready for the day and I'm giving you a video. Now the next thing also, before I get into the video and tell you what I'm about to say in my defense. So I see like a few times people may say, hurry up and get to the point. Hurry up and tell, just give us the video. Listen, I'm building my community over here brick by brick. Brick by brick. Have you ever been on TikTok and you see like a girl doing crazy stuff, acting crazy, and when you check in the comment section, you see the people say, in case you're wondering, this is just a normal day for her. I want people to understand when you come over here, this is who I am and this is what you're gonna get. So if you don't want to be a part of that, just remember that I'm not holding you hostage, okay? I don't keep hostages. Not in real life, not on social media. I don't keep hostages and I don't do anything for money. I'm too old for that shit. I've been through too much and I've experienced God too much for that shit, okay? Now, so Cardi B's fan said, I'm just mad because I want her man. And I said, Cardi B can only sue for one man, and that's Offset because she was married to him. And by law, she can still take those women who contributed to the end of her marriage. Even when she files for divorce, she can still sue them. And that is true. She can still sue them. Someone in my comment section running off their mouth about some nonsense. Y'all need to sit down sometimes and read for at least 30 minutes every day. She can still sue them. Even if her divorce finalized, she can still go back and sue every single one of them who have dated her husband before she was legally separated by the court. She can still sue them. Offset can sue Stephan Diggs. And it's common sense because Stephan Diggs was dating Kaidi B before Kaidi B was legally separated from Offset. Stephan Diggs was smashing Kaidi B while Kaidi B was pregnant with Blossom, as per Kaidi B and Offset discussion on Twitter. Offset said, tell the truth. You were smashing with a baby inside of you. And her response was, and did. So Offset can sue Stephan Diggs. Cardi B can sue all those women that were dating Offset before she was legally separated. Cardi B was smashing Stephan Diggs before the court granted her the legal separation. Alright? Happy I was able to make that clear. So in the video, I did a demonstration with 2 teacups, and I said I don't want Stephan Diggs. The center of the discussion of the video wasn't even Cardi B. Cardi B's name was mentioned in the video, but that's it. I never said her eyes were red, blue, pink, purple. I didn't say Cardi B is loud, soft, quiet, nothing like that. The focus on the video is why I would never date a community penis knowingly based on sex education. And I further went into the video and I shared with you guys how many women are married to men who are serial cheaters, and those wives are stuck living with consistent STDs, STIs, and having to go to the doctor's office, and how their assistant has to be taking that medical blow, tainting their medical history to keep that man's image protected and the woman's image protected. That's what I spoke about in that video. And I want to encourage you guys to watch that video. That video was literally a sex education class. Had literally nothing to do with Cardi B, even though Cardi B's name was mentioned. And it wasn't mentioned in any unpleasant manner. I never said one unpleasant thing about Cardi B in that video. I never said I used Eileen Lira's name in the same manner that I used Cardi B's name in that video. And no one said anything about me mentioning Eileen Lira's name. So why are you mad that Cardi B's name was mentioned in that video? I did 2 cups. One was coffee, one was black tea, and I did the teaspoon method, right? And I dipped the teaspoon in the cup with the coffee, and I showed the coffee sediments being on the cup, going over to the black tea, which is Eileen Lira, and I said the hot chocolate would be the chef. So you have Cardi B still on the spoon, going to Eileen Lira, the black coffee, and the black coffee is now on the spoon with the black tea, is now on the spoon with the black coffee, going over to Hot Coco, Eileen Lira, and I said that is Stephan Diggs. The spoon represents Stephan Diggs. And now we're taking the coffee and the black tea, dip it into the chocolate, because that's what happened when you share a community penis, because it is evident that the man is having unprotected sex with these women because they keep getting pregnant. So he's taking from Cardi B, given to Eileen Lira, taken from Eileen Lira, given to Miss Hot Coco, the chef, and I said everyone is sharing fluids. Stephan Diggs is ensuring that everyone is sharing fluids. That's what I said. Anybody who should be mad, it should be Stephan Diggs, because I never attacked Cardi B. I gave facts. It may hurt because it was very descriptive. It was very descriptive. But that's what goes on with a community penis, especially a man like Stephan Diggs who doesn't wrap it up. And how did we know that Stephan Diggs doesn't wrap it up? Back-to-back kids, back-to-back pregnancy. Eileen Lira is with child. She is pregnant with Stephan Diggs' child. After the report came out on December 30th about Stephan Diggs getting, arrested? Allegedly for putting hands on the chef. That report came out about Stephan Diggs' trouble with the police and a police report and everything that the chef said. And Eileen Lira lawsuit came out on the 31st of December, right? And I said, it seems as though the chef and Eileen could be working together, or it could be that Eileen realized that this is a good time for her to put her second lawsuit out there. And I also said, don't be fooled that you hear that Eileen Lira has dropped the first paternity suit after it was proven that Charlie is his daughter. I said that's not the only paternity suit Eileen has against Stephan Diggs. She has two. So it's only one of number two that was dropped. There's another paternity suit against Stephan Diggs out there via Eileen Lira. There's another paternity suit because there was two baby mamas who sued him. We've heard, I think we've heard the results about both of them because didn't we hear that the other one was proven to be Stephan Diggs' kids? At the time, Kaidi B was still pregnant. Stephan Diggs and Cardi B came out the same day stunting like they were trying to humiliate that girl. And many content creators did reaction videos saying that Stephan Diggs and Cardi B was trying to, shade that other baby mama. Y'all remember when the content creators were saying that is what that energy was given from Cardi B and Stephan Diggs? So I think that other paternity came out last year. I think maybe about 3 months or so before Kaidi B gave birth to her and Stephan Diggs' child, right? So, for you guys to say I'm like Tasha K, I'm honored, but at the same time, do not be disrespectful and do not be a liar because you people consistently call Tasha K a liar and you people lie more than Tasha K. I don't know if Tasha K is a liar. I've seen one day Tasha K will be vindicated on this internet. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. One day Tasha K will be vindicated on this internet. You remember that lawsuit with Kevin Hart when you all said that she did what Kevin Hart was accusing her of doing, and I said no, because you could see that in the interview, she didn't do what Kevin Hart, and Kevin Hart said Tasha K sent him claims demanding money in exchange for her not to put out that interview, and she said she never did that, and at the end of the day, Tasha K won that lawsuit. The only reason why she lost the prior lawsuit, you people don't listen. You people don't listen. You people think that Tasha K lied, that's why she lost that lawsuit? No. It's not because you people don't listen. Tasha K literally told the internet why she lost that lawsuit. She told the internet, and I don't know what you guys were paying attention to. She told us that she never lied. She told us actually what led to her losing the lawsuit. She told us why she lost the lawsuit. It wasn't because she lied. She never lied. She never lied. But it's just that you can't put some things out there about people in the public. That's what she said on one of her live. The court said to her, imagine people are putting this stuff out there about you. That's what she said on one of her live videos. And she says, when you're putting stuff out there about people, not even allegedly can save you in some cases. On that live video, she said that. She said, I'm telling you all now, from now, not even allegedly will be able to save you in some of the cases. And this is why when people are saying, you should say allegedly, I said if it is out there and if it's being mentioned by the public, I'm not going to say allegedly. I'm going to say this is what critics believe, especially if there's trace of it. And this is why I don't follow in the critics' opinion. I will tell you this is what critics believe, but this is my stance on it. Just like that video I did last night when I said critics believe that Cardi B's tour is a flop, and I said I see things differently. I don't think her tour is a flop because she's not Beyonce or Taylor Swift or any of those top stars. So for her to have 2 venues already sold out and tickets are still selling, I don't think it's a flop. And in this economy, and knowing that a war is coming, I think she's getting major support. Considering all those contributing factors, I think she's getting major support. But people will talk shit out of their mouths like they're having diarrhea from their ass. People don't listen. People don't pay attention. People don't listen, people don't pay attention, and that is why you all voted for Trump and now is attacking Nicki Minaj. Like, none of what Trump is doing should be an excuse or surprise to you, but you motherfuckers are so slow. And I'm not talking about all of y'all, some of y'all. You motherfuckers are so slow. Kamala Harris was telling you what Trump was gonna do, and Trump was telling you what he was gonna do. And y'all voted for him, and now y'all are attacking Nicki Minaj. And then y'all are acting, who the fuck voted for Trump? Y'all are mad, but you're not mad at yourselves, so who the fuck voted for Trump? If nobody voted for Trump, how did Trump win? How did Trump win? Everyone is mad. Let's blame Nicki for our error. Let's blame Nicki for our bad decision. Y'all get the fuck out of here.